But that is the case tonight.
Doing a good job tonight.
And we will talk a little later on. Shakur Stevenson, one of the best young fighters in the sport, will be in this ring in mid-December fighting.
We need to let those hands go. These rounds are too close. And it looks like Rodriguez is now getting the momentum. Looks like Greer wants to take a round off and rest. He can't get it work that. Rodriguez didn't get the memo. Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head. Great body work right there.
Remember, there was a warning just a round ago.
Joshua, yeah, that wasn't really that low. It's the night. They need to show the replay.
Greer trying to commit to the body.
Oh, yeah, that was a low. That was below the belt.
Yes, he was. That's a rule. I don't want to know what a lot feels like.
But watch out this fuels Rodriguez. It definitely would feel me. How did you respond to those blows, Greg?
No.
I responded by getting back at him. I gotta get some difference. Yeah.
There's Bud Crawford. He's on the cell phone right now, but trust us when we tell you he is in lock-in. He has been since Wednesday's final press conference for the fight against Brook, when they went for a stare down that lasted over 2 minutes before the ring announcer marched up and break them up. And then yesterday, it got a little heated after the weigh-in. It was absolutely hysterical to see the two guys on headsets on backs on boxing continuing out for another 20 minutes. And there is Kell Brook, the former IBF welterweight world champion.
Still looks a little malnutrition.
Is as primed and ready as we have seen him in recent years. He has studied Terrence Crawford. He said to us yesterday, he goes, listen, I respect him.
He don't look like he's all the way fueled up, man.
And 2 legs. I know everything he can do.
Can't wait to see that.
Is the most that a fighter can do. He can switch it. He's got power. He can box. He can knock you out with either hand.
Lord of the Rings, what's going on, man? You watching the fights too, man?
Yes.
Yeah, I got the avatar on. You know how to what is it? The FDC. You know. But yeah, they can hear the audio. What's your assessment of Josh Greer right now, man? He got Shakur working his corner.
Yeah.
He was doing all right when he was listening to them talking about working the angles, and you know now he's trying to stand toe to toe and bang out. That's not a good strategy for him.
No. That's why.
With a 90 to 84 competitive advantage. Timmy, you bring out the trainer change.
Yeah, he's fighting Rodriguez's fight right now.
Yeah, he's standing right
Standing right in the pocket with him.
When it comes to a big fight, the world championship, the welterweight championship, how much of a factor do you think that is that he's working with momentum?
Yeah, audio going in and out.
Didn't want to travel here. How big of a factor is that?
I mean, on paper, it doesn't who started you out.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's not the case with the new
trainer. They got, when he goes back to the corner, they got to tell him, you know, all that toe to toe, mano to mano. That's not his style.
Stick and move. Use your jab.
He's not fighting a good fight right now. He's making the fight harder for himself than it needs to be right now.
Maybe kept that pillow.
being taken away. I don't think
He's not fight. He's not listening to the instructions, man.
Nah. So I'm gonna get back on the next fight.
All right.
I like this. I like what I'm seeing right now from Greer. What he's doing is he's pushing back Rodriguez. He's using his physicality in the inside. Rodriguez doesn't fight well when he's getting pushed back. Yes, he's coming back in spots, but you can see Greer. The momentum is starting to shift back in Greer's favor by pushing back Rodriguez. It's a close fight, though.
It is a close fight. Too close. Look at Shakur. Get it,
It's
Shakur.
interesting here in this COVID-protected bubble where everybody is quarantined. The crews love to get together at night, maybe have some adult refreshments, play a little ping pong. But last night, it was Andrew Maloney and Terrence Crawford playing table tennis. So the recent WBA junior bantamweight champion and the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world were going at it last night on the ping pong table.
Got just releasing some nervous energy. They're cooped up in the room. You know, they're away from the fight. They're less than a day away. They just need to get their mind off the fight, but also exercise those competitive juices.
Andrew Maloney will be coming up next.
And
that is one of the rare instances where we give you a split screen of two fighters who will not be fighting against each other. I don't think Andrew Maloney at 114.7 pounds would like to be in with the welterweight champion of the world, Terrence Crawford. But they were battling last night in ping pong. Kept this thing 57-57 with 2 rounds to go. CompuBox has Greer with a 107-106 connect advantage. That was a fun 6th round, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And neither fighter can rest on their laurels in what they've done early in this fight. They both need these next 2 rounds big.
Greer outlanded Rodriguez 27-16 in that last round, but Rodriguez was so offensive-minded. He threw a fight high 77 punches.
They're fighting, bro. They fighting.
All right, 2 warnings for low blows to Greer, and now Celestino Ruiz gives the warning for yellows.
It was actually the second one for the yellow.
Second was 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
No!
I had a great conversation with Kay Corona as to why Shakur Stevenson is in the ring giving instructions as the coach. He said, look, fighters are used to the coach getting in there and being, hard on them. I want Shakur to be in there because he gives them motivation. He's been in the sparring sessions with him. He knows what he does well, what weaknesses he has. So he's pointing those out.
There you go.
Those instructions.
Don't talk to the ref. Bang out.
Like that. And I also like it beyond what we're dealing with here with Greer because I think it serves Shakur Stevenson very well in his own
body work
as a fighter. To be on the other side.
Body work.
It does. Just because a fighter is a good fighter doesn't always translate to being a good coach. But when you talk to Shakur about fights and you get his breakdown, extremely smart. And like I said, when you hear him
the overhand.
he's been there before.
Oscar's trying to put his foot on the gas a little something.
Round 7. And there is Shakur Stevenson.
Coach Shakur.
Shakur Stevenson will be in action here on December 12th. Tom Clary is the opponent. Shakur, who is aiming for a world title shot now at 130 pounds. A couple different avenues he can take to arrive at that.
The uppercut.
To happen in his next fight. By the way, speaking of title fights, I just got a ping here on the cell phone of a trend now happening at the sports books that's going the other way. The late money is coming in on Kell Brook. Crawford opened up at minus 2,000, a minus 2,000 favorite on Monday. They took a bet for 60,000 on Monday when Crawford was minus 2,000. Earlier today, he was minus 1,400. The most recent move at the sports book has him at minus 1,300. Smaller tickets are coming in on Kell Brook. Vegas loves an underdog. Public money loves an underdog. And Kell Brook is getting support.
And you heard what Shakur said, them body shots gonna break him down.
By the way, there's a look at the sports book here. Joe Fortenbaugh, who hosts ESPN Daily Wager, is our man who keeps us informed. And look at even the latest update now has Brook getting more support. The over-under is 9.5 rounds. The Sharks love that play right there.
Body's locked in. Wow, looking like a real killer. He's getting his joints wrapped right now.
By Crawford. And there is Kell Brook.
Kell Brook over there looking smoked out right now.
This fight, as of this afternoon, this mega fight we have tonight, was coming in at only about 25% of the handle that we saw for Lomachenko and Lopez. And that's because there was so much action coming in on Teofimo Lopez. Everybody loved
the last round of the Josh Greer fight.
Final round here of a close fight between Rodriguez and Greer.
There you go.
And Greer coming out, stepping through in here. See what kind of statement Joshua Greer can make in this final round.
You can see who's going backwards now is Rodriguez. Those body shots definitely took its toll on Rodriguez.
That body working
definitely shifted in Greer's favorite. And what he needs to do is he needs to continue to press forward. You know, now he's trying to box and trying to set up things. No, you were winning the fight and dominating when you were pushing Rodriguez back. So why steer away from it?
So Rodriguez had an idea of the kind of heart or lack of heart that Greer had. He said when he pressed, he'll cower. No cower in Joshua Greer. I think Rodriguez is realizing that right.
There's no coward in Chicago. Let me tell you that. No such thing in Chicago-based men.
Chicago is gangland. Oh, the courtroom right there, dude. Man, careless.
Right at this halfway point, this is where Rodriguez wakes up, and this is where Greer chooses to go to sleep.
He can't. He was winning the fight. He was actually winning these rounds. The last two rounds when he was moving forward, pushing Rodriguez back, and now he's allowing Rodriguez to dictate the pace and to get comfortable and land shots and get confident to come back in this fight.
Oh, yes, he was gaining his confidence. Body shot.
Stop. Limbo.
Who y'all think won this fight? Nice body shot. So you felt that.
Good work right there from Greer.
Yeah. Too late. I already said it.
I think Greer got the memo. Now he's starting to press forward. Yeah. And you can see the change.
Okay, Bradley.
Final round here. Stepping to Rodriguez. More productive. He outlanded Rodriguez in that final round. And overall for the fight.
Wait, who won that fight, Rain? Who you think won? Who looks like they won? Who looks like they won?
I wanted the video.
Yeah, you want a video?
Final copy box numbers at Greer outlanding Rodriguez 131 to 124. We noted that last round, Greer was 15 of 53. Rodriguez was 9 of 47. The body work early on favored Rodriguez. Greer was able to have some success to the body The high mark was round number 6, where he landed 12 body connects. So this was the bounce back after the loss to Mike Flanagan back on June 16th. Everything was tracking well for Joshua Greer Jr. Now working with Jake Roma and with Shakur Stevenson. Coach Shakur.
So I just said, oh man, Coach Shakur.
With that, Andre Ward says it should be 77, 75.
That was a good fight, though.
See?
26-year-old Chicago native. Trying to get the 23rd win of his career and sets a new path with a new team. That smile that lights up the world, Shakur Stevenson. Life as a coach. Let's hear what the judges
Messiah, pass me that tea.
Rodriguez and Greer. Here's Mark.
Pass me the tea on the table, Messiah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds here inside MGM Grand, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Adelaide Bird scores the bout 77-75. Rodriguez.
Oh, man.
Max DeLuca and John McCain both score the bout 76-76,
Oh,
declaring
shit.
this bout a majority draw.
Damn.
So Adelaide Bird went for Rodriguez. She must have been many of the early rounds for him. And then 76 times 2.
Damn,
The
John.
majority draw between Rodriguez and Greer.
Yeah, you see the disappointment on his face.
I thought that Greer won the back end of the fight. Won the middle of the fight as well, around in the middle. And I thought he did take the pace, honestly. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I thought Greer won this fight.
So it's a draw, and Greer now is 22-2-2, and it's the second draw in the career of Rodriguez. There is
They got a loss to Cool Boy Steph.
Has the WBA regular championship at 115 pounds. It was well earned with what he was able to do in this ring on June 22nd when he beat down Andrew Maloney down the stretch.
Black tea.
The title.
Vanilla black tea.
From Australia, who came to America late spring with a nice glossy 21-0 record of freedom. Now he's trying to avenge the loss.
In May, before there was even a bubble, the Maloney twins arrived here from Australia. A simple plan to conquer America. You know, to this point, it's been more of a test than a triumph. A couple of weeks ago, Jason was knocked out by Noya Inoue. Tonight, Andrew has to avenge a loss that left him in the hospital. Both brothers have what every fighter needs more than anything else, the ability to remain undiscouraged.
WBA belt on the line. Andrew Maloney comes to the States for a title defense.
Bubba Boxing is alive and well.
No, he wasn't. I knew that he was a good fighter. I knew that he was going to come forward and bring the fight like he always does. It's hard for me to talk about that fight without sounding like I'm making excuses. But the facts are, things went wrong in that first fight. And for those reasons, I didn't perform anywhere near my best.
Maloney's in trouble here.
Taking some big shots in this round.
Both my ear come first in that first fight. It affected my balance quite a lot. Stopped me from being able to have any sort of strength and sit down my punches. I actually felt sick during the fight. And while they're announcing the decision in the ring, if you look at the footage, you can see me sort of biting down my tongue because that's going up.
And new WBA Super Champion. Maloney suffers the first loss of his career.
The injuries didn't affect me at all. It's the result itself. It's a very dark place, sitting in the hospital room that night all by myself.
Every fighter remembers his first walk. What do you know about yourself
now that you didn't know that?
The pain of the injuries that are sustained in the ring, the eardrum, broken nose, cutting my mouth, another cut over my eye, none of that compared to the pain of losing my world title. I believe I'm a much better fighter than what I showed in that first fight. That world title means everything to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to get that back. And I know that I can beat Joshua Franco.
Well, Maloney says he knows what he has to do to win this fight. Franco
About to go
says
live on regular
there's nothing he
ESPN.
can do. I'm better at every facet of the game. What's more, this is my time. This is when I show the world what they already know at Robert Garcia's gym in Riverside. He wants Juan Francisco Estrada. He wants Chocolatito. And if he wins tonight, the way he won over the summer, well, there's no reason he shouldn't have that.
Well, those would be super paydays for him. But right now, Joshua Franco has business in front of him, gentlemen. That is Andrew Maloney, who is extremely determined. What are we in store for here with this rematch?
I think this is going to be an exaggerated version of the first fight. I mean, I don't think Franco's going to make any adjustments. He shouldn't. I mean, he's a great inside fighter, great combination puncher. I think the onus is on Maloney to make most of the adjustments as we'll see as the game.
Well, I mean, you felt that, each guy felt each other's power. Each guy know how fast each other are. It's going to be about making adjustments. It's going to be about applying your game plan, executing your game plan. And I think the fighter that does that's going to win the fight. Because I thought that the first fight was kind of close. And so Maloney ended up winning the fight. But this time it was big.
I think a lot of that falls on Maloney in terms of making the adjustments, obviously. I mean, listen, the biggest change in this fight is the guy's not damaged. He was damaged in that first fight. So he needs to stay healthy. Hey, we're going to be heading over to ESPN as soon as the Arkansas-Florida football game ends. And when we do, we will have that WBA. One pound for pound on the line. The great Terrence Crawford trying to stay undefeated against the former champion, Kell Brook. Join us on ESPN for that after college football. We'll see you over there.
They can't say my name. They don't recognize me as a
All right, let's switch gears real quick. Don't want the PBC fight. But there's still some football on. So we're throwing the PBC. Let's see what's shaking with the PBC.
The pandemic put the financial strain on our island. The local charity says it's seeing a spike in those who need help putting food on the table this Thanksgiving. So everybody, please, like Bill Santana from Jesus Christ Living Ministries in Smithtown came to Long Island.
And we like one of a girl's teeth, like you make a good teeth
more of a tomorrow project. Or is late
Right, relax.
Get the job done.
That's right. The first
I kind of don't
to bring her Popeye. Or yeah, Popeye that day. Get free delivery with minimum purchase.
Tomorrow, huge Fox NFL doubleheader starts off with Tom Brady and the Bucs taking on the Panthers. Then, America's Game of the Week, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. That's our producer. We watching that one. About Jared Goff and the Rams or other regional action. Check your local listings for the games in your area. There is Amit Vidal, who vanquishes his fourth undefeated opponent in Edward Ortiz. Sean, here's how it all broke down in their play.
Yeah, it was just 2 rounds, but just in those 2 rounds, you could see that the moment he had the opportunity to go after it, he went after it and did not let go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you come down 1 minute 58 seconds of the second round for your winner by knockout and still undefeated from Uruguay, Amit Vidal.
Lovely. KO. 12.
Sean, he is someone if I could buy stock in a young fighter, I would buy stock in him immediately because I think he's going to be mutually problematic for us 160 pounds.
He's growing on now. He still got some growing to do. But right here, we saw him take care of this.
Oh, wait, I want to go see.
In my hand, and he did not hesitate.
What a dead body.
He recognized that Ortiz had his hands up, so he started around his head.
He was working on that boy.
Big left hook. A lot of barrage right there. And then I think he was looking for the knockout, but the ref stepped in, and that was good enough.
Well, when you talk about looking, that look in his eyes in terms of punch selection, I see that look in his eyes. He's very selective. He uses quality punches to finish off the night.
Yeah, what we didn't see right there was the patience he showed all the way up until that moment where he landed that big right hand and got Ortiz on the ropes.
We'll come back in here.
When he ordered 2 for $5, he might decide.
Ow, scratch me.
We are martyrs. Bum, 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 bum.
Start with the quote. The money back part. The super big 85-inch Samsung's really TV.
I'm hungry. What's this? Oh, the tiny thing. The tiny thing, I think that's
What is these things? It's called bouillon cubes. Order.
it's very hard. What is it?
Beef?
These all
8 pieces of chicken. Find the number 8. Yeah.
Comparison to those 3 guys.
He's making it look easy right now, playing quarterback and put up.
Oh, we did it already.
His Heisman campaign has kicked off.
We got 2 now.
No more questions. The other 3 that were 1, 2, and 3. Trevor Lawrence doesn't feel fortunate for that good home because of what has happened. Matt Jones as well did not play. Kyle Trask had the national audience.
No,
Prime
that's
time
number
television
8.
on ESPN. Has a on absolute show. His Heisman
ESPN is off the hook. How you gonna have a fight schedule?
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna have a fight schedule?
I'm hungry.
today.
5 noodles.
Okay, well,
50%.
noodles.
5 noodles.
No, there's 5.
Price you see, the price you pay. Get 1 month, 2 months, up to 5
Don't
months.
call it
It's
airport.
$12.
Is active in content. What hour? I came to see to report that without
Wait,
my
you need 5 of them. Measuring.
ESPN is off the hook. It's like they trying to sabotage Bud Crawford's
So you just tried it on? Yeah.
Bud Crawford's numbers.
Go, now it's ready. All right. No bueno.
And the Seahawks
Oh, I know.
Thursday night football this week. That's 7:30 Pacific on
Drive
NFL
5.
and streaming on live video. So Vital remains undefeated 12 and 0. There you see his impressive dossier. He's getting by with our short class.
5 pieces.
Great performance. You told us nothing that he saw the mistakes that were being made. He put his punch together with right hand. Was that a mistake that you saw?
Down scale. 1, 2.
Y bueno, pues sabíamos que en cualquier momento que conectara y metieran mano,
You need he come and he knows that when he feel his punch, he
It's
will
wrong.
be the end of the night.
But it's
He
wrong.
worked very hard and he have no time
He
to
was just tearing off my mom.
Remember, all of them are there.
to make it out anyway, and he performed that he did.
And it was awesome. Now, let's talk about this scar on your arm right here. You were hit by a car, and the doctors told you that you would never walk again, let alone fight. And here you are with a knockout stoppage tonight. Samson, you actually said when you saw him in the wheelchair, and he told you he'll be back because of boxing, that you knew that he would be one of the greats in this sport.
Yeah, not only that, we did a program with the WC and Mauritius to the man of amateur, and he was the champion. And he went to Mexico and trained, and all the way undefeated in Mexico, and now he come up to be professional.
All right. You have to go in without us.
Chipotle is closed.
Y yo quería contra la situación. Entonces, creo que psicológicamente eso me fortaleció para volver. Y bueno, contra todos los pronósticos pude volver y hacer lo que me gusta, ¿no? Que le dediqué gran parte de mi vida.
Well, he got the action. He was the top of his career as an amateur. And then the only thing was that he said to think about it, and reverse the outcome of that accident and what the doctor said. Family, there's all the families, the boxing, the people, the father, the grandfather, the brothers, everyone is a boxer born in every. So definitely he did the job and hopefully it was good again.
Yes, you are a walking miracle and living your dream. Congratulations to you, Amy Clark. And Samson Lukowitz is promoted for. Thank you so much for translating. Frank, back to you.
Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Well, that is a very happy and honest story from the earthquake. Amit Khan from 8 undefeated.
We love our new home, but there's so much space.
We have a guest room now.
But we have it.
That was his 12th fight. He still got him fighting stiffs.
I close.
Hope you can keep it clean. At least Geico makes much
Oh,
better home.
let me see what you call.
Which helps us save a lot.
Okay, just get my friend request.
Oh, I'll have to check. For both with me, go to Geico.com.
Como what was being said? Well, this blend of fine golden grain and finger pulp comes from the old.
He has been through what I've been through.
Are you putting together?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be December 5 on Fox Sports Pay-Per-View. Errol Spence and Danny Garcia, but Sean, what a night of action that we've seen.
Man, you bugging. Raccoon, you bugging. You saying Crawford about to get exposed by Cal Brook. Yo, you watching the telecast? Cal Brook was like a crackhead. Cal Brook looks smoked out, man. Cal Brook looks smoked out, Raccoon. T Bud about to put the brakes on that too. Yeah. Cal Brook came over here for a chop, man.
I wasn't throwing on this power until I saw it. That big right hand that he landed, Ortiz's right hand goes down like that to the side, and then no hesitation. I love the fact that he did not take
They
it.
said Crawford about to get exposed by Cal Brook, but I think he's gonna win.
Until the referee stepped in to stop the fight. He was not going to stop. Right here, you see it right here. Right hand and left hook.
Yeah, the fights on FS1, the PBC fights was a slaughter fest.
12 and 0 now with 11 knockouts. And also, we want to extend a special happy birthday to our director, Derek Manning. Derek, thank you so much for what you do tirelessly in the truck with the rest of our staff. As we take a look, we are very busy. We'll be back next Saturday, November 21, with FS1 PBC Fight Night, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific time. Then December 5, Errol Spence Jr. and Danny Swift Garcia for the welterweight championship of the world from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Oh, this was a straight slaughterhouse.
And our entire FS1 production crew.
Ronnie Shields' boy got the win, the Nigerian.
On a personal note, it has been an honor and a pleasure to join you from the epicenter of entertainment here in Los Angeles Staples Center. Have a great one. We will see you next Saturday, November 21, for PBC on FS1. Have a good night. So long from Los Angeles.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need. Got a 2-day job? Pick it up free, same day as your local auto. More of a tomorrow project, order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done, you just got to
That's who Errol Spence was. The question is, who is Errol Spence going to be?
This second chance for me. Not even boxing, just living.
Errol Spence, he had this horrific car accident. He easily died in that car accident. Now he comes back, almost like the second part of his career. He still looks like the same person, and now he's fighting one of the best fighters in the welterweight division. I'm ready to take one. Comes to boxing. So they made it. I'm the most dangerous man in the welterweight division. Yes. Shit.
Danny straight. Your boy better be ready. They jumping in there with a top-notch dude coming off a car crash. I don't have it.
Oh, I don't need actually.
Thank you.
Like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Errol the
Yo, Fox be rocking that Hollywood shit.
It is the latest fight for the king of the welterweight division. Errol Spence, they call him the three. Turns out to be for real. Turns out to be someone who can do a lot of things well. Texas style, coming forward, punches and punches, from all its angles. He's got power punches, he ranks top of the list of everything.
This shit is too commercial.
That's the Ellie's. That's the Ellie's.
Nah, that's no recent. Shit is recent. This is the 24/7. Ellie shit is month like way old. This is the all access.
The undefeated fighter is trying his way up the pound for pound rank. Turning professional in 2012. His career has been an upward trajectory, with many highlights along the way.
As the legend of Errol Spence grew, people started to avoid his
What you got? Let me see what you got. Grilled cheese?
Errol Spence was able to go in there and hit his 8 series. That is just another feather in the cap for Errol Spence. What is a long list of impressive knockouts? I mean, to like not every period of put a beat knockout. Everybody down. It was a big fight with on major network. Tony that was like looking test in someone.
Yeah. Yeah, why they got Derek looking like that, man? Niggas get goofy, bro. Real goofy. You gotta be kidding. And my man right there that was just talking covers boxing.
Everyone for Errol Spence to do it in hometown of Brook and the fashion they competed in with multiple knockdowns. It's very impressive for Errol Spence. It's something that you'll always remember. When you say, I won my first world title across the pond in a fighter.
What are you doing for my papa?
That is the part of the struggle time that he has. That kind of belief. He was just growing and he was taking that fight. For myself, for my mother, my father, and everybody put in my dreams. So I wasn't coming on with nothing less than a world title. So just like I'm doing my day, finally accomplished. When people thought we weren't ready, we overstepped in our ground. It was beautiful. Well, come on top of that fight. Errol Spence is Carlos the Campo. Big fight in Texas. Knocks him out in the first round.
Grab your juice over there.
You damn sure ain't give that up that chair.
No, and they need to go to the Yeah, yo, ESPN is like playing themselves, yeah. How you gonna have a fight schedule? Like they don't have they shit together, yo. At all. Nah, it's gonna come on after the football. You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? I'll look out. I'll go back to some of these older fights on the ESPN app for y'all. But this is like ridiculous. I'll give y'all some UFC, man. Until boxing gets its shit together.
Where's my laptop?
How's that sound, fight fans?
I'm here. Man, you know, that's it.
It's a very competitive division. What would be the ideal for you? Who would you like to face next?
I mean, whoever they put in front of me, you know, I'm not really the type to call nobody out. It's just whoever they put in front of me, it is what it is. You know, the time right, the money right, everything, you know, let's get it popping. Here.
You've had 2 quick finishes. Would you be game to do it again if they called you for a short notice appointment?
I mean, yeah, I would.
All right. Williams. Getting it done in 30 seconds here tonight. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Do we look good enough to hang with Chaos Williams? I don't know. That was a nice get-up he had going. One thing you should do better, I always tell these guys this, I can't emphasize it enough. When you win a big fight, you can get almost any opponent you want within reason if you ask for it. I know it's out of character to call people out, but sometimes you got to take advantage. When you get that microphone after a fight, you get these opportunities to tell the world, you know, say your thanks, say your praise, but call your shot. Take the fights you want to take. You know, you can get a lot of the opponents you want to fight in that moment. It's not the
You sat down and you said,
Let me rewind this so we can see some of their fights. He looked to beat the fuck up. He won the fight. That's crazy.
Over escapes. But nice body kick. Nice foot kick. I mean, right to the midsection. Good sting on that one.
Round number 2 and another heavy left for both Javier Dos Anjos. We'll keep it here between rounds once again. Pretty good 10 minutes from these 2 lightweights.
God damn, that nigga face is fucked up.
Listen. Okay. Listen, you're doing great, but this time, you don't have to kill him with every shot.
Yeah, ESPN is sick. Yeah, they straight disrespecting Buck Crawford, man. He definitely might be leaving. Definitely might be leaving. The type of shit. How you gonna have a fight schedule? And he gotta wait till after the football game. Like, that's some unheard of shit, man. That's like unheard of, man. That's so disrespectful. Even do some shit like that. They literally got the football game on. And this dude is supposed to be fighting.
Hey, man, then, yeah,
Oh, I will. Wrong person. Very excited and on his plan.
Word of mouth advertising. It's what they did before.
There. It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deal, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini phone.
Football still got 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes of football. ESPN is very, very disrespectful to Terrence Crawford. Very disrespectful. Like, how do you classify him as the pound for pound best fighter? And look how y'all treating him. Look how y'all treating him. Like, you really gotta wait for the football game to be over. Come on, man. That's crazy. This don't make no sense. Like, he's the pound for pound fighter. Would they have did Lomachenko like that? They had did right now the new face of their company, Teofimo Lopez, like this. Or something, yo. Very disrespectful to Terrence Crawford, to say the least. To say the least, man. Very, very. Not only to him, to my live stream. I was trying to stream the fight. Very disrespectful. I tell you what, when he goes back on,